Hello everybody! Today we're going to unbox, take a close-up look and turn on the RENPHO Air Purifier. So let's first take a look around the outside of the box. So in this box is a RENPHO Air Purifier. And here are some of its features. And its specifications. And now let's go ahead and open up the box by pulling out the tab that's keeping the box flap securely shut. And let's flip up that box flap, taking a look directly inside the box. Let's remove the contents, set them on the tabletop, and then we'll take a close-up look. Okay, let's continue to remove the contents from the box packaging. So removing the card or tray insert. And let's tip the air purifier out as best I can with the tripod and camcorder in the way. And just checking through to make sure nothing else is left in the box packaging. So that's the packaging for the RENPHO Air Purifier. Let's set it down on the right hand side of the frame. And of course, setting or standing the air purifier up, and then arranging the contents from the box packaging of the RENPHO Air Purifier on the tabletop. So right there is everything that comes with this air purifier. Okay, so let's start off by first taking a look at this card. So there is a card here with some contact details for support and some benefits of being a RENPHO power user, and some warranty registration information, and of course some social media details as well. So setting that down and moving on to the user manual for the RENPHO Air Purifier. I'm just showing you how thick this user manual is. So it's in booklet form, or maybe fold out form. So I'm just going to show you right there. This is the back of it and the front. And now taking a close-up look at the details of this user manual. Okay, so for your reference purposes right there, and of course always read and understand the details before attempting to operate any such electric appliance or electronic device. So you can see there's troubleshooting and warranty information sections. Okay, so that's the user manual for the RENPHO Air Purifier. We can set that down. Let's set it on the left hand side of the frame. We can set it further out to the left so it doesn't interfere with the foreground. So now taking a look at the air purifier itself, let's lift out or lift off the clear plastic bag that's keeping it protected. Right there, and make sure you recycle or reuse the bag, and keeping it away from babies, toddlers, or young children. Okay, so that's the air purifier with its bag off. And now for the plug, you can see that this is a British or UK 3-pin plug. Let's remove the plastic wrapper that's keeping it protected. Okay, and now there is a cable tie, a white cable tie there, keeping it secure. Let's undo that cable tie. And then I can show you the cable length for this RENPHO Air Purifier. So cable tie off. And now giving you an idea as to the length of this cable. So right there you can see that it does have a decent amount or decent length, a decent run of cable right there. And taking a close-up look at the UK or British 3-pin plug right there. Okay, so setting the cable or plug down, let's take a close-up look at the air purifier itself. So weight-wise, it does have a nice weight to it, but not too heavy, as I'm kind of stretching my arms out past the camcorder and tripod that's in the way, and I still can manage somewhat to show you the details here without shaking too much. So taking a look from the top, there is a caution note there to say the appliance comes with all filters fitted inside. You have to remove the packaging of the filters before you can unpack them and place them back into the appliance in order. Okay, so basically don't just turn it on once you've plugged it in. You need to first remove the covers or plastic packaging inside that's keeping the filters fresh. Okay, so right there, giving you a look to give you some sense of size. Perhaps I'll put my hand on top right there, giving you some idea as to the size of this unit. So I would say it's fairly reasonable in size for something. I wouldn't call it a compact size. It's compact enough, but I think there are smaller units out on the market, but of course the performance will vary. And right there, the vents on the bottom of the unit. So let's just take an all-round look at this air purifier, giving you some idea as to the shape, dimensions, and overall build quality. So it does have a plastic body, as you can hear right there, and we've seen it top down, but we'll also have to remove that caution note or sticker at the top before we turn it on, and of course removing the filter packaging inside the unit as well. So taking a look at all the details right there. So all around you can see the vents are featured with these rectangular or oblong type holes on the back side, as well as the front side of this RENPHO Air Purifier. And just giving you a look right there. And of course the controls. So it does have 4 fan speeds altogether: low, medium, high, and a quiet or low noise sleep mode. And there's a light filter reset button, so there is an LED indicator to let you know when it's time to replace the H13 HEPA filter. So it does have a medical grade H13 HEPA filter fitted into this unit, which can be replaced. And there's a pre-filter as well, and a charcoal filter past the HEPA filter. So pre-filter, HEPA filter, and then a charcoal filter. So 3 filtration levels or purification levels for this RENPHO Air Purifier. Now let's just take a look at the bottom side in detail right there, giving you a look. So it does have nice silicone pads underneath, glossy silicone to absorb any vibration as well as minimize any slippage. So they are quite grippy. And just giving you a look right there. Upside down the unit is right now. So we're looking at the underside of the base. So once again, that consistent white plastic body and underside or base. Let's open it up now. So let's press these 2 clips together and we should be able to lift that plate off. So the base plate comes off. So giving you a look as to the mechanism with the 2 levers right there. Okay, so simple but elegant design with the base plate. And now moving right along, I'm just going to shift that card further out to the right. And okay, looking in, as you can see that the H13 HEPA filter, let me say that again, let me try that one more time, H13 HEPA filter right there, freshly packed in that clear recyclable plastic bag. Actually, before I lift it up, let's just take a look there. There's some warning notes on there. So that's to tell you to keep the bag away from children and toddlers so that they don't suffocate. Okay, so lifting that off and giving you a look as to the size right there. Very light in weight, super light. So this is the H13 HEPA filter. So it is a medical grade filter. Just taking a look around as to the overall shape and size. And it's nice to see that it is sealed in this clear plastic bag, so you know that it is entirely fresh and not been used or contaminated in any way. Okay, so right there, setting that down, and just we'll get back to that in just a moment, but just giving you a look now top down into the unit. So this is, you can see the vents with the lights coming through, as in we can see right through those oblong holes on the front as well as the back of the unit. So just taking a thorough look as to the overall design right there. and build quality. So nice and solid. And you can see the kind of inner workings of the unit right there as well, somewhat. Okay, so I think only one thing left to do now is to, of course, come back to this and open it up. So this is the HEPA H13 filter. Let's open up the packet and just giving you a look one more time before I do that, just in case you need some reference information. So right there. And there is a barcode there as well. Okay, now let's open it up by, of course, popping up or open that top, and of course recycling or reusing that bag and keeping that away from children or toddlers or babies. So right here, nice good look, hopefully, of this H13 HEPA filter, which is a medical grade filter. So just taking a look right there. So there is a pre-filter right there with the thick gauge or thick mesh, beg your pardon, and then this appears to be another foam filter, or just as a seal, as you can see around the edges. So that just gives it, the unit, a nice seal against the body. So giving you some idea as to the different materials. Plastic, foam, and then you can see there's a layer of mesh wrapped around the filter. So that's the pre-filter for bigger particles or debris. And then we have inside the main HEPA filter part of it. And then finally, on the inner or third filter is the charcoal filter, as you can see, in a deep black color. Okay, so right there, giving you some idea as to the size. Putting my hand on the unit. I'm just going to set it down actually, so you have a clearer view right there. Okay, so right there, my hands out of the way, you have a nice clear view. Now placing my hand over it, just so you have some idea as to the size of this unit. Okay, so right there. Alright, so there we have it. So we've unpacked the filter fresh from its clear plastic bag. Just taking a look back into the unit again. Okay, and now let's replace the filter. So, as you can see, it can only go in one way, as in the handle is supposed to be on the outer side, of course, so you can lift it out, so no confusion there. It's right there, giving you a look. Okay, so let's slide that in. Drop that in. And just making sure that it's nice and even. Right there. And let's replace. So I'm going to give you that look again, because we've not seen it without the plastic bag. So right there. Pretty straightforward. And now replacing the base, and looks like it can only go in one way or any way, as long as the handles with the clips stay on the outside right there. So yeah, just retesting to make sure that I've done it properly. And So right there, nice and sturdy, very strong clips. They do clip in very firmly. And now taking a look at the unit, and it's pretty much ready to go. So once again, top down view of the RENPHO Air Purifier. Let's pop that sticker off now that we've followed the instructions and removed the clear plastic bag that was keeping the H13 HEPA filter freshly sealed. So now you have a clear view. So this is an LED strip. So you can see it says change filter when flashing, and then of course a button there for the fan speeds. So 4 fan speeds altogether. There's a sleep or quiet mode, low, medium and high. Okay, and there is a light filter reset as well. So when that LED strip does light up, and once you've replaced the filter, you press that and that should reset that light. So I'm going to give you one more look at the RENPHO Air Purifier, giving you various angles as to how it looks, and then we'll turn it on and check out the various fan speeds and the noise levels. Okay, so right there. So very easy to handle, nice, simple design, very sleek. And you can see it doesn't have a handle, so you just have to grip it with both hands to move it around. But that just makes that design more elegant. So there we have it. Let's now plug it in. So let's plug the 3-pin plug into a power outlet or socket and flip that switch. Okay, so power is now being supplied to the unit. Let's now turn the RENPHO Air Purifier on. Okay, so let's set it down and hit that power button or speed button right there. So let's do that. And you can hear the noise it produces. And it started in the medium speed mode according to the LED indicator right below that 2 wavy lines. And you can see that the change filter when flashing strip is a nice solid blue. So both LEDs have a nice blue color to them. And there is air blowing out from the top. Nice and cool, so nice and cool. Providing that steady stream of air, and it's blowing right throughout consistently around that C or horseshoe type curve. And it feels so refreshing right now, given that today has been quite hot, or is a quite hot day today. And let's hit another button or tap on that speed button again to toggle the speed. And so interestingly, it's gone to the single wavy line. So this is the low fan speed mode. So 4 fan speeds altogether. I was thinking that it would go higher instead of going lower. So that's interesting to see. And you can hear right now that the noise level has gone slightly lower. Yet the current of air that's coming out from the top vent is still quite significant. And just feeling around the sides of the unit as well. I can feel very faint air flowing. Of course, the air is flowing into the unit from the bottom, drawing air in and through the HEPA filter below and blowing or channeling the scrubbed or cleaned or purified air out through the top vent of this air purifier. Okay, so right there giving you a look as to the 4 different operating modes in terms of the fan speeds. And now let's try and toggle it to the next mode. So if it's going downwards, it will go to the sleep or low noise or quiet mode next. So let's do that. And now it's a whole lot quieter, and you can see that the solid blue strip of the change filter when flashing indicator has turned off. So sleep mode does give you less light as well as less noise, and current wise still a decent amount of air coming out through the top of the unit. So nice airflow even at this lowest setting. So this is the quietest setting. And now let's toggle to the next speed. Does it turn off? Nope, it goes straight or next to the top or high power fan speed. And now that breeze is just nice and strong and very, very refreshing. So it blows vertically upwards out from the top vent of this unit right here. Okay, so we've experienced all 4 speeds, starting from medium and then low and then sleep mode, and then this is currently the high speed mode. So this is the highest fan setting. So just feeling around. So the current or draw into the unit still feels pretty low, even at this highest setting. Okay, so I'm going to toggle the speeds right through from the top all the way to the quiet mode and cycling through once again, so you can hear directly the differences. So the lowest fan speed, which is the sleep or quiet mode, produces 37 decibels. So those are all 4 fan speeds for the RENPHO Air Purifier. And we've noticed that the LED has turned off. Let's bring it back on so we can actually control that LED strip as well for providing some night lighting or very low ambient lighting. So It works like a night light right there when it doesn't flash to tell you that it's time to change or replace the HEPA filter. And let's press and hold on the speed button or power button and see if that turns off the unit. So there, it does turn off the unit. So by pressing and holding for approximately 3 seconds. And let's turn it back on and see if it has memory to recall that last fan speed. So we turned it off when it was at the maximum high setting right there. And let's turn it on and see if it resumes at that point. Nope, so it will start from medium speed right there, as you can see with the 2 wavy strips. And let's set it in sleep mode, and it's nice to see that sleep mode automatically, the night light does turn off, but let's see if we can turn it on. But we can still turn on the night light in the sleep low noise or quiet mode right there. And let's turn it off by pressing and holding on the power button. So you can hear the difference, how quiet the unit is. So right now, completely turned off. Let's cycle through the fan speeds again one more time. So that's the RENPHO Air Purifier. Thanks for watching and happy purifying!